Alrighty then. Gonna have to fix that now, aren't I? Hey, Tech Gulak, who's here? We got Bobby's here. Kev's here. Power of Publishers here. Again. Way to go. Go live over there on Facebook. 3, 2, 1. There you go. All right, just getting ready to get started. Start my streaming. Manage broadcasts. No, it's not made for children. And it's for entertainment only. And there you have it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow, looking for that safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week, using nothing but pre-qualified dividend stocks, and those are companies that have continuously increased their dividend payments to their shareholders for more than 20 consecutive years. Year after year after year after year, higher and higher dividends. Why is it I only look at those type companies? Well, if I'm putting my money into a company, I want to make sure the company's profitable and continuously profitable. So if they've been paying dividends and increasing them every year for 20 years, well, they got to be at least 20 years old. Most companies don't make it past the 5-year mark. Very few get it to 10. 20 years? Yeah, that's 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 100,000. But if they continuously increase their dividends, they got to be doing something right. And those are the only companies I want to look at. So I'm going to apologize right now. Whatever my son had last night, for those of you who were here last night and heard my son in the background coughing up a storm, well, I got it now. So he said tomorrow, Angel, the shoulders, much better. So you look at this, I go up, it hurts a little bit, but not as much. Yeah, but I still got the movement. All right, so whatever my son had last night, he said, I have it. He said, well, look forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the worst. That's delightful. So I'm feeling bad now, threw up just a little bit, stuffy nose, flushed it on out. Let's see how long I can go tonight before it overtakes me. But I got a puke bucket here with me, so I'm good to go. So let's see how long I can push this thing out without having too much of an issue. Ginger ale is supposed to settle the stomach, but I don't like the gas. All right. Let's jump in, get started right away. Let's take a look at the positions I picked up today. Now, today, I picked up some Dells. Picked up some Dell and some Walgreens. Cool. What did I get Walgreens at? I'm just kind of curious. Okay, you got Walgreens at $12.29. All right, so let's take a quick look at Walgreens. Now, why did I buy Walgreens? Let's take a look at Walgreens. GWAV is a penny stock. Yeah, I don't do penny stock, sorry. Sorry you're feeling bad. Kudos for being here. Yep, well, I got to set a high bar for my kids to live up to, so if they complain, I don't feel good. Hey, check out episode blah, blah, blah. I was puking my guts out that night and coughing and hacking, so if I can do it, you can do it. Setting the bar high for my kids to live up to. All right, what are the dividends that pay every month? Is there 40 or 80 of them? Well, there's a bunch of companies that pay monthly dividends. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Dennis. Yep, I'm from a different age group. You know, we rub some dirt on it, we power through, we stop for a second, puke, wipe our chins off, and just go right back to work. Brandon, how are you doing tonight, Brandon, over here on Instagram? Nice for you to stop on by. Okay, John. Hey, reader, have you ever thought about joining Robin's World Cup? I have no idea what Robin's World Cup is. So I'm going to have to say no because, like I said, I have no clue whatsoever what that means. All right, so let's get started. Why do I jump on Walgreens today? Well, let's take a quick gander at Walgreens. First and foremost, take a look at the numbers. It's at 12 at the moment, 12.05. So if I buy it at 12.05, I can sell the 12s for 32 cents. And that's for tomorrow. That's crazy. That's just a little bit less than 3% for one day. So yeah, I jumped in it and I got 2% for 2 days. Okay, I can live with it. I like Walgreens. Now, next week's 12.50s are going for 22. Not quite 2%, but if I have to, I'll roll it forward and get another 2%. 2% for this week, another 2% for next week. I get no problems with Walgreens at all. Remember, Walgreens has been in business for over 100 years. Okay, they consistently increase their dividends. And if you look closely, check out the chart. Here's the high. That was back in July of last year. The bottom was actually today. But before that, look at here. The bottom was at, what, 14 something. That was about a month ago. Now, we all thought that was the bottom a month ago. But no, today she gapped down. So it is officially the low of the 7-year period. And if you want to buy a stock, you want to buy it low and then sell it high. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can't get any lower than the 7-year low. And look at the big drop. And look at the volume. The volume skyrocketed. So let's take a look at that chart over in the bigger screen. Okay, so the high is 51. Uh-oh, that's Intel. Wrong one. WBA. The high was 31.32. The low was 11.68. Now, I was told a while ago that 11.68 was the low. Where are we at? We're at 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. I want to go to the 27th. Right there we go. Okay, check off the 30-day. Okay, 30 days ago, we were at the 30-day high. Okay, she pulls back, jumps up, pulls back again. Okay, up, and then today is the absolute 7-year bottom. Let's take a look at the volume. That's going to tell us a lot of interesting things. Okay, so if you go right here, okay, this line down here. Now, for those of you that are new here and you don't know this screen right here is live on YouTube. Okay, the10minutetrader.com on YouTube, and you can see the screen live. That way you can see what these small numbers are down here, so you have a better idea of being able to follow. Okay, so here's our average volume. The average volume for Walgreens is 12.6 million. 12.6 million. And look what it did today. 131 million. Check that out. The average, 12 million. Today, 131 million. That's a 10x amount of stocks being traded today. So, are they buyers or are they sellers? That's one thing we don't know. Now, for me, I don't like selling at a loss, so you know it wasn't me selling. I was buying because, look, with a drop like that, more than likely it's going to be pull up tomorrow. All right. Now, I got in at 12.40, so I sold the 12.50s, got 2%. Now, if it goes over 12.50 tomorrow, hey, I'm all fine with that. I don't have to jump into it next week. Okay, John, you think it's both, but it doesn't really tell us. Okay? James, did you play soccer today? No, I only play soccer on Sundays, the over 60s league. Okay, it's for the old guys. But I think there might be a slight possibility my soccer playing days just might be over. I keep seeming to hurt myself every time I get out on the field, and then it takes a couple of days to recuperate. Nice, you play soccer, that's cool. Well, I try to stay in shape, but life has a tendency to get in the way. And considering I move around a lot, it's hard to jump in and get committed to a team. All right, so I don't mind Walgreens at all. You grabbing calls on Walgreens or shares? Okay, Dennis, I bought the shares. Okay, so I bought shares of Walgreens, and then I sold covered calls against them. Let me go back exactly what I did. All right. I bought 1,600 shares at 12.29. Okay, that was this morning. So I saw it gap down this morning. I said, oh hell yeah, I'm jumping in on that, because at 12.29, All right, I was getting 27 cents for the premiums. Now 27 cents on a $12 stock, that's 2%. That's for 2 days, Thursday and Friday. So if this thing stays above 12.50, okay, tomorrow I'll be back into cash on Monday. If not, I'll take the 12.50s for next week. What are the 12.50s paying next week? The 12.50s is paying 22 cents a share. Okay, not quite 2%, but definitely over 1.5%. Falling knife. Yep, Dima, you're right. Check the inner circle on YouTube. I have no idea what the inner circle means on YouTube. Grabbing your calls. Yep. Falling knife. Gotcha. The inner circle traders on YouTube. I have no idea who the inner circle traders are. I would wait for Tuesday. Well, see, John, I could kind of agree with you. However, look at where the bottom is. Okay, that is the bottom of a 7-year period. Okay, could it go lower tomorrow? Yeah, it could. Okay, as a matter of fact, yeah, well, check that out. The last trade was 12.19. Let me go over this side. The last trade was 12.19. The bid, 12.02. The ask, 12.05. The market maker's going to try to push it down tomorrow. Fine, I'll take it into next week. I don't care. I'll buy your calls tomorrow. I don't think you don't want to buy them because the market maker's pushing it down again tomorrow. Okay? All right. That being said, that was Walgreens. What else did I jump in today? Nope, not MPW. Dell. Jumped into some Dell today. Okay, what did I do on Dell? 138.93. Trying to figure out exactly what I did. The 138s. All right, so today with Dell, I jumped in at the 138, okay, just below 139, and I sold the 138s. Okay, got a nice fat premium, so I made over 2% on that. I currently manage 250,000, working to manage up to $1 million. Hey, John, I'm looking to do the exact same thing. All right, I'm slowly getting set up as a serious trader so that people will, invest in my company once I go public with it. Not really public, but it's going to be a private company and people will be able to take advantage of it. We're thinking of guaranteeing between 15% and 20% per year, which a lot of people would like that. But, we'll see what the insurance companies have to say. All right, now, let's take a look at Dell. Dell's high a couple of weeks ago was right here, 180. Big, huge drop from the market maker. And she bottoms out here, the 30-day bottom, shoots back up, pulls back down. Now, yesterday was a new bottom, and today was an up day. Okay, so fine. It paid a decent premium for tomorrow. Great. So if it goes out 138, really don't mind. Alrighty. Yep, I'm starting to feel it. Starting to get hot and a little sick, so I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to do the whole 2.5 hours tonight, so let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can power on through it. All right, so, yeah, I bought Dell. Pace yourself, no need to rush. Thanks, John. Lovely. Yeah, my son spent the whole day in bed the other day. He said, that's what you're looking forward to tomorrow. I said, I'm not looking forward to it at all. But anyway, is what it is. All right, let's get out of this account and go back to my sample account. All right, so FCX. What happened with FCX today? Okay, I'm in FCX this week. 49.76. 49.76. FCX. Okay, so she dropped a little today. All right, last 90 days. Here we go. Check out the last 90 days. Here's our high, Here's our low. She goes up, pulls back, up, pulls back, up, pulls back, up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back, up. Now she's pulling back. Okay, fine. Okay, now I jumped into FCX on Monday. Okay, because it looked. See, look at this. This was. Let's go to the 30-day so you get a better look at it. Okay, here's the 30-day. Gives you a better look at what we're talking about. 30 days ago, we're at our 30-day high. Okay? Last Monday, we hit our 30-day bottom. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 3 days to the upside. Great, perfect opportunity to jump in. I jumped in first thing Monday morning. Okay, she went up. Now she pulled back 3 days. Well, you know, I like your work. Wish you the best. Thanks, John. Okay, so I have no problem holding on to FCX. Like I say, rule number 1, never buy something you don't want to hold long term. Okay, I got no problem with that. What do we look at seasonality? What does this company normally do this time of year? Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, the blue line represents the movement for this year. The red line is 20 years worth of average. No, sorry, 10 years average movement. So basically, over the last 10 years, this time of year, she basically did nothing. Yo, dude, WBA. Yeah, Seth, I'm a little unhappy with it also. Yep. Bear, B-Rad, daddy. Okay, so I got no problem with FCX. I'll hold on to it. I don't mind. See, next week, 49.76. What's the 49.50s for next week? 49. Wait. Yeah, the 49.50. All right, for 41 cents, just under 1%. Okay. Okay, Talent, NVIDIA, no. Sorry, NVIDIA dividends are 1 cent. Why would I invest my company for a 1 cent dividend? And NVIDIA has a book value of $2 per share. What the F is going on with Walgreens? Jerry, I have no idea. All I know is that we're at a 7-year low for Walgreens. Okay, if you want to buy a stock at a low, well, you can't get any lower than she is today. That's why I jumped in. She might drop again tomorrow. I honestly don't know, but I'm okay with where she is. Let's see how long I can last. All right, that's FCX. What else did I jump in today on this account? This week, I got some more Kohl's and some more Macy's. So let's take a gander at Kohl's. Okay, look at this, 2 months. This is the last 2 months. Okay, here we are, 428. Okay, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Big, huge gap down. This was like a 20% gap down. I remember reading that one. And she's up and down and up. And then she's pulling back at the moment. I don't really mind. Everything is crashing. Yep. Amazon crashing. Walgreens. Could be. All right, that's Kohl's. What else we want to look at? All right, does anybody want to take a look at anything today? Okay, what does Kohl's usually do this time of year? Okay, so here we are at Kohl's right here. Looks like we're in a little tiny bit of a downturn right there. A little bit of a downturn. But you know what? I'm okay with Kohl's. Kohl's is giving me a nice premium. I think it's time to sell everything. Well, Jerry, I don't sell at a loss. GPC. Ooh, Genuine Parts Corporation. Unfortunately, John, as much as I like Genuine Parts, they only have monthly options, which means I can only do it 12 times a year. And that numbers just don't work for me. I like a safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. I'm not going to get that with a monthly. Walgreens is closing 25% of its U.S. stores. That sounds about right. Okay, once you move to online, and you erase some of the what do you call them? Some of the drawback stores. You know, those ones in high crime areas that can't turn a profit because of the crime situation, because the current administration doesn't want to prosecute. Yeah, I understand they're doing that. Macy's is doing the same thing, getting rid of the let's call them dead weight, and then you move online. Okay, online you have less to worry about. Yeah, it's awful. The Walgreens stock is literally going to zero. I don't know about that, Jerry. The company's been around for over 100 years. Okay? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay? Any company can do that. All right? Any company at all could go from where it is down to almost nothing in a very short period of time. All right. Oh, shit. All right. Okay, you guys can GIS. Isn't that General Mills? General Mills. Okay. Well, GIS dropped also. Let's take a gander. A year ago was the high of the year, 82.64. Okay, and that was a year ago. Then she drops to the bottom on the 5th. Oh, shit. She drops to the bottom on the 5th of October. Now, from there, she basically goes sideways. Check it out. Here's the high, here's the low, kind of goes channel sideways, and then it says big, huge jump right there. I have no idea why it did that, but then here we are here, and she gaps down right here. I want to take a good look at that. But before I take a look at that, well, let's check the numbers, see if it's even worth taking a look at. 64.38, 64s, going for 40. Yeah, that's going to be a no. Sorry. No sense even looking at the charts if the numbers are giving crap. Why is this happening? Jerry, I have no idea why it's happening. You know, if you have enough people yelling fire, 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 everyone's going to scatter for the exits, even if there's no fire at all. Okay, so you've been having, what do you call it? Headline news saying, hey, they have a depression coming out. Hey, we're going to have a recession. Hey, the stock market is going to go down. And everybody keeps repeating that. Eventually, people stop buying. People stop buying. Well, yeah, the stocks go down. What is the book price on Walgreens if it was to go under? Let's check it out. WBA. All right, here on statistics. Let's float on down. Book value, check it out. $23.18 a share. $23.18. That's more than the current stock price. Hold on, where were we? Okay, so Walgreens at the moment is at $12.19. That's the current price. But look what the book value is. Okay, the book value is $23.18. Okay, now if you don't think that means anything, let's take a look at everyone's favorite stock lately. NVDA. Okay, because everybody seems to think NVIDIA is a wonderful piece of crap. Okay, it's $123.99 at the moment. The dividend is 1 cent. Okay, what's the book value on it? Book value per share, $2 per share. Okay, so if NVIDIA goes belly up, you're getting $2 a share. Okay, Walgreens goes belly up, you're getting $24 a share. You tell me which is the better deal. And what do you call it? Walgreens is Walgreens has been in business for over 100 years. NVIDIA hasn't. Alrighty, so let's keep continuing forward, shall we? All right, that's NVIDIA. I don't like NVIDIA. The dividend's absolutely horrible. The book value. I never heard of book value before. Oh, sorry about that, Jerry, but think about it. Simone, how are you? Think about it this way. If NVIDIA took everything they owned, okay, accounts payable, all debts, all real estate, all office equipment, all computers, the valuation of the, what do you call that? The name, you know, that, and they liquidated everything, $2 a share. That's all you're getting from NVIDIA, okay? I think Ford, General Motors, Bank of America, AIG, Walgreens, and there's just a handful of companies where the book value is actually higher than the stock value. Those, I love those companies. So when I do, when I look for my stocks, right, to plug into my calendar, because remember, I base my decisions on how often does a company pay its dividends. Okay, 20 years or more, great. Do they have weekly options? Great. Well, after that, I plug them into the calendar to tell me when they're paying their dividend. Why? Well, because usually stocks go up before the dividend dates. See all these little green dots? Those are the dividend dates. Okay. Since I will get paid that much if they go under, I guess I can keep the stock. Okay, Jerry. Now, that's not 100% guaranteed. Okay, just because the book value is higher than the stock price, there are always ways for the lawyers and the court system to screw us out of that. So if the company goes bankrupt, you might get screwed out of that. Yeah, Southwest Airlines. I get that, Edema. That's LUV. So let's take a gander at that. LUV. Southwest Airlines. First thing I always want to look at. What can I buy it for? 28.40. The 28.50s are going for 47 cents. Okay, that is over 1%. That I like. Okay, what is the chart telling me? Well, the chart's telling me here's the high of the year back at the end of July of last year. Here's the low, the beginning of November of last year. She shoots up, gaps down, runs sideways. Now we're sitting at 28.47. Okay, so the last 90 days, which is the last 3 months. Okay, the last 3 months, look where we were. Okay, 29.25. Okay, down, up, and then from here, from this previous high at 30 bucks, she drops down all the way to 60, or 26. Sorry, keeps going down, shoots back up, goes down, shoots up with a 30-day high, comes down, goes up, comes down. Now she's going to the upside. Yeah, so Southwest Airlines is going to the upside. That's what the 30-day looks like. 30 days ago, here we are. She gaps down, shoots up, gaps up. Look at the gap filled rather quickly. All right. Now here's a new bottom. It's not a 30-day bottom, it's a new bottom. And then the 28.47 is where we are today. Selling at book price. I have no idea what the book price is. All right, let's just go to 10 o'clock and I'm going to call it quits because I don't think I'm going to be able to hang all night. All right, that's LUV. Anybody else want to take a look at anything? Or do we jump onto our list from yesterday? We had one hell of a list yesterday. We looked at Nike, we looked at Bristol Myers Squibb, Whirlpool, WHR, WHR, 188. Yeah, now we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this yesterday. Look at the last 90 days. Okay, here's the high. She drops, up, down, up, down, and then she shoots up. And we said, we said yesterday. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. You guys weren't supposed to hear that. Archer Daniels. Okay, so I can buy it tomorrow, which I wouldn't buy it tomorrow. Take a look at the last 30 days. Okay, look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, she's coming down. Okay, she was down today. We talked about that last night. I said, no, I don't do puts, but I was telling you guys, hey, if you guys, like puts, perfect time to buy one. Look at that. That gap is going to fill eventually. And with that big of a jump, of course, there's going to be profit taken today. And there was. The market maker pulled it back, and she even dropped down some. Okay. Pickled peanuts. I'm going to see if I can last until 10. It's only another 15 minutes. But you know, this shirt's making me hot. I like so badly want to take the shirt off because it get me on the warm side. All right, so that's Whirlpool. Okay. Now Whirlpool at 104. The 104s, yeah, that's not going right. 100s. See, I don't like it when the market maker does this. Okay. The last trade was 188. Okay. Now the bid is 101. The ask is 104. Okay, they're both higher, which means the market maker is going to push it up. But if the last trade was 101, the 101 is going to go for 155. Okay, that's just my opinion. Alrighty, so you know what? I'm calling it quits. But I did hang in there for almost an hour. Yeah, because I'm getting hot, bothered, and I feel like I'm going to vomit. Lost my butt today with Walgreens. Recon. Sorry you felt that way, dude. I jumped in on Recon. I jumped in on Walgreens. Okay, now, I do have Walgreens and a couple other accounts, but I saw it drop, that big drop today. Oh, fuck. So I saw it drop, so it's now at the new 7-year bottom. So a 7-year bottom, basically, you can't get any lower than a 7-year bottom. Okay, you say, hey, you're gonna make money stock market, buy low, sell high. You can't get any lower than the low 30-day period. I was sleeping. Sorry, dude. All right, you guys, I'm calling it. So you guys have a great night, and hopefully I'm gonna feel better tomorrow. If I don't feel better tomorrow, I am gonna be live tomorrow at 3. Okay, for those of you guys that are in the trading group. Yeah, I'm just gonna go plop in front of a fan and just hopefully cool off. All right, catch you guys tomorrow. And now, yep, that one's done. And now finish this one off. Okay, home, finish that one off. Okay, sorry guys. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. And you guys over here on YouTube, sorry. Have a good night. Now, for those of you guys still hanging around, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. You guys have a great day, and hopefully I'm going to feel better tomorrow. Stop streaming. Yes. And everything's off. Great.
Feel this way. You probably weren't going to do it tomorrow night for the same reason?
No, I'm going to see if I can do it tomorrow. It's nice and cool outside, isn't it?
Nice and what?
Is it cool outside? Taking a pan out there with me just in case. Temptation night.
Hello? Hello? I am sitting in my front room about to eat some dinner and smoke some weed. How are you doing? Well, yeah, that thing doesn't look that full of stuff. Yeah. I am not going to eat this. Burnt rice pilaf. I thought it was going to be good because most of it isn't. Like, I'm probably going to end up eating most of it anyways because it's in front of me. It's light. It's not going to upset my stomach. But McNish decided to call me while I was starting to cook dinner, and he just kept fucking, like, I thought you talked a lot. Listen, you got nothing on McNish. All he does is talk. Well, like, if there was Olympics for talking, you would get silver by, like, 0.005 of a point. Because this man does not, like, I'm like, yo, dude, you made me burn my shit. I will talk to you later. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm gonna start talking. I hung up on him in the middle of talking. Yeah. Ugh. This is. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. You're getting ready. So, there's a possible chance you're gonna tell me tomorrow at work, you're gonna be like, yo, I did a thing. Listen, with how you sometimes do things, I would not be surprised if I come home and all of your stuff is here. No, I'm 100% sure we will figure this out together. Now, the shed that it's in, is that on wheels? Okay. Now, before you just flip us, do you think your dad could keep it here for a tiny bit so we can get, me and you, can get rid of a bunch of my stuff that I don't need so we can fit your things in? Because I know we have a few weeks to a month for this about to happen. I'm saying that because it's going to take at least 3 weeks for us to do the thing. 2 weeks for your notice, and then the next week to move all your stuff over. So, do you think yeah, we can get your stuff here. Then we can get. I'll probably have my room moved around. Now that I saw a picture of what your dresser looks like, I can get an idea of where I can put it in the room. Yes. What do you think? I was just gonna start doing that and blindly move forward? No. I mean, part of me probably was going to anyway because I have stuff that I want. But like, yeah. I skateboarded for a little bit. I took the dogs out. I took a dip in the pool. I made myself dinner. I'm not happy with it. Um, I went through some magic cards, did some swapping out. And now I'm sitting in my car room. I haven't smoked since like Tuesday. Don't don't talk to me about bunnies like that. You should know how I feel about this. That's not a bunny, that's a dog. Queer homosexual. Yeah. Is that how you feel? Real. Listen, if I'm right, this thing can be hard. So there's one goal. I'm about to smoke a bowl of weed. It's probably gonna get me slumped. I don't even want this rice anymore because it's fucking burned. Yes. It's okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. I really. But I'm happy for you. We do have some things. I will take you places. I have neighborhoods. It Tuesday, Wednesday. So like right after Hex, I hop in the car and drive straight to you. And then you have me all day Wednesday. I'm gonna conquer two things. Absolutely, I'm gonna conquer that ass, and then I'm gonna conquer the fucking thing that we're gonna be at between 7:30 and 7:45 in the morning. I said I was gonna conquer two things. Those are two things. One thing and then another thing. Make me. It's this dick. Oh, this dick. Okay, yes, so you have this dick and what's the other thing? Yep. That pussy. You said that you did not know how tsunamis work, or hold on. Okay. Okay, so the tectonic plates shift underneath the water. A giant tsunami happens. You do know that all of the water for the first 10% of wave height recedes into the ocean. So if I'm standing with my ankles in the water, I'm gonna watch. Well, like I was going to then explain. Listen, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, it'd be so fucking hot if you. I'm gonna tell my mom about that. I will be birthed twice, and I will be the special child out of all of hers. I wasn't birthed once. I didn't come out once. I came out twice. Two separate vaginas. Two separate umbilical cords. No, because at that point you'll also be my mom. This is gonna be some very weird incest. Yep. How? The uterus as like it's a rental? Like a rental? Okay, so donated and then you took it away. That was it. But outside of that, it's I mean, I don't think it's anything in relation to that. You cared about it enough to do it because you wanted to have more conversation with me. I would hope to think that that is just enough because you're lovely to talk to, and I hope you feel the same way towards me. But um, gastro something, and I'm pretty sure you were right. You could either have the egg and donate it, or someone could donate their egg and somehow it would work or whatnot. But that is just, rental wound. Just someone else lives for 9 months with the problems of being pregnant, and then pawns the problem off onto someone else. You can make a serious amount of money for that. Um, when that's not even $1,000 a month. I mean, if you're just donating an egg if you just give one thing away for 8 grand, that might be something different. Every cycle, I believe. One egg per month.